People around the world are excited to hear about the recent announcement from the UAE. I refer, of course, to its launching a rover to Mars about a month ago. This has been rivaled only by 2 weeks ago NASA sending the most sophisticated Mars rover ever, and SpaceX announcing its ambition to send humans to Mars. All of these developments are bringing the solar system a little closer together, building bridges to faraway planets. And I'm inspired by the pasuk that Iyov said thousands of years ago and that we repeat every day, Oseh Shalom Bimromav. When Iyov said this so long ago, he looked up and saw the sun and the moon and the constellations, how they march in perfect timing and never bump into each other. And we today can appreciate this pasuk even more with the advent of modern physics and its understanding of the various fundamental forces of the universe, some pulling and pushing, and yet all of them work in perfect harmony. If any one of these rules or their constants would change by 2%, life in the universe would be impossible. As Stephen Hawking once wrote, the laws of science as we know them at present contain many fundamental numbers. The remarkable fact is that the values of these numbers seem to have been finely adjusted to make possible the development of life. This is truly an appreciation of Oseh Shalom Bimromav. But this week we have an even more exciting appreciation of the rest of the tefillah, Hu berachamav yaseh shalom alenu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who makes peace in the heavens, this week has brought some of that peace down here on earth, as we heard about the historic and groundbreaking peace deal between none other than the UAE and our beloved state of Israel. We can hear echoes of the prophetic vision of the wolf and the lamb living together, and we look forward to hearing more about this groundbreaking deal in the weeks and months to come. I hope that these developments will lead us in turn to the last part of the tefillah, Val Kol Amo Yisrael, that God should bring peace to all of his nation of Israel. In this Perashat Re'eh, we read a profound pasuk that says, Banim atem ladonai Elohechem lo titkodedu. You are all children of Hashem your God, and therefore do not gash yourselves. This refers to an ancient mourning custom when people would cut their skin to show their pain on the loss of a loved one. But Chazal read an additional, deeper interpretation that refers not only to our personal bodies, but to our bodies as a collective of Bnei Israel. And because we are all children of our Creator, therefore we should not separate ourselves into different factions, into different groups, some people standing and some people sitting, people following different laws, but rather we should all come together as one. And Chazal learned this from the pasuk, Haboneh b'shamayim ma'alotav va'agudato al eretz yesadah. Just as Hashem has his chambers in heaven, and so too that peace and harmony that we find in the heavens, Hashem wants us to create here on earth. And so this is a perfect time as we come off of the 3 weeks in Tisha B'Av when we meditated about Sinat Chinam, baseless hatred. And we move in these next 7 weeks towards Rosh Hashanah, when all of Bnei Israel and every Bet Knesset around the world stands in unity before our common Father in heaven, before our Creator, and declare him to be Melech Malchei HaMelachim. This is a time when we can concentrate on uniformity and unity within all of our communities. So let's hope and pray that Oseh Shalom Bimromav, he, Hashem, who creates peace in heaven, Hu berachamav yaseh shalom alenu, may he bring peace also upon all of us. Al kol amo Yisrael, Bimru Amen. May he bring peace upon our families, our communities, and our beloved people, the nation of Israel. And may we see that come true very, very soon in our days. Shabbat Shalom.